Aquarians, and welcome to your May 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I would like to welcome you to my channel if you are new and remind you that this is a general reading for all Aquarians. So if you are interested in a personal reading just for yourself, you can visit my website. I will have it linked in the description below. It is $15 for a tarot reading, so not very much. If you do not have a PayPal account, I have a second website at Etsy, and you can make a purchase over that website as well. And I will also have that linked in the description below. Okay, so enough of that. I want to point your attention to the lovely gemstones above the cards. The gemstone to the right is an emerald. And I'm resonating with emerald for the month of May because it is the planetary birthstone for May, and it rules over Venus, or alongside with Venus. And emerald is wonderful for rejuvenation. Now, I haven't done a video on emerald yet. I do plan on doing one very soon. If I have it done by the time this video is up, then I will also link that in the description. Okay, so now on to your monthly reading. As I was shuffling the cards and meditating over them, a card did pop out at me. Now, if you watch me regularly, you know that I pay very specific close attention to any cards that pop out like that because they're trying to tell us something. And the card that popped out was the Nine of Wands, upright. So this is kind of like a general focus. I don't know what week this card would pertain to, or if it's just pertaining to the whole month in general. But the Nine of Wands, it's about grieving. It's about failure. It's about failing to thrive, unfortunately. It's not all negative, though. If you notice, there are some wands still behind the knight in the image, and this is symbolic for the fight's not over. You still have a lot to deal with. You know, you may not have won this battle, but there's a lot more ahead, and you know, you got to keep going. You got to keep that momentum. So don't grieve too long. Get back to it and back in the game. Okay, so with your first week for May, you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I don't believe this character is you, Aquarius, because you are an air symbol. So most likely this is going to be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo in your life. And knights are generally messengers, or they may invite you to something. Since it is in its reverse position, I would not take their advice, or they may be delivering bad news, or if they do have an invite to something, I would really think twice before going. And since it is Pentacles, and Pentacles oftentimes deals with resources, there may be a lack of finance. You know, things might be tight in the first week of May. Something may be worrying you financially. And if you need any kind of allowance or loan or anything like that, this is probably not the best time to ask. I would hold off at least another week. And, you know, this could be you playing this role as the knight, even if you are not an earth symbol. Because like I said, Pentacles are symbolic for resources and money. You know, you could be spending your money unwisely in the first week of May. So, you know, think things through before you make any kind of heavy, big purchases. Okay, for the second week of May, you have the Hierophant in reverse. You have all reverse cards. The Hierophant deals with religious and spiritual matters. He's usually a leader. So this could be, you may be having a problem with a leader in your religious groups. You may be having some spiritual blocks in the second week. You know, maybe you just haven't had time to pray or meditate like you normally do, or there may be questions that you are pondering at this time that deal with spiritual or religious matters that, you know, just aren't jiving well with you. You can't, you know, you just can't seem to resonate with it. There may be something going on with, you know, with your church or religious group that, you know, you're just not meshing well with. In the third week of May, you have the Three of Cups in reverse. This is, you know, usually the Three of Cups is a very wonderful card about getting together with friends and or family, you know, whoever your main group is, and having a good time, getting out and mingling, socializing, this type of thing. And in its reverse position, it can still mean the same thing. But, you know, you may have a hard time getting out. There may be some kind of delays or holdups. Maybe somebody is canceling plans with you. Maybe you have to cancel plans. You know, you may go out to have a good time and things just not go as well as you expected them to. And the last card of the month is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, the Ten of Wands normally in its upright position means that you have too much on your back. You know, you're holding too many burdens, too many responsibilities at the time. And in its reverse position, it's pretty much the same meaning, except for, you know, I think a lot of you are letting that load down. You're either finishing tasks, which is very positive, or you're just giving up. That could also be a situation at hand that you are just saying, you know what, enough's enough. I'm tired of it all being put on me. I'm just letting it go. And that could be a good thing, because, you know, you might be taking on things that you don't need to be taking on. So think that over. You know, are you taking on responsibilities that really aren't yours? Is the job, should the job be, you know, somebody else's to do? You know, think that over, because if so, you just need to let it go. And that is your reading in its entirety, Aquarians. I hope that you found it helpful. Sorry if some of them weren't the most positive cards, but that happens sometimes. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a bad month per se, because, you know, there's lots of different situations that go on in a month, not just for particular ones. So keep that in mind. You could still have a very positive, uplifting month, and I hope that you do. So yeah, if you like this video and found it helpful, remember to push that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because I do this every month. And please remember to leave a comment. I know I haven't mentioned that on my past videos lately, and I haven't been receiving a whole lot of comments. So comment, yes, tell me how, you know, how much the cards did or did not resonate with what happened in your life. I love to hear about it, and I will look forward to talking to you all next month. Bye-bye.